Yesterday there wasn't much of a vlog, and the reason there wasn't much of there was no vlog. The reason there wasn't, I can't talk this morning. The reason there wasn't a vlog was because it was my niece's birthday, and honestly, the footage would have consisted of her blowing candles out, me showing her how to penny board. That's all that really happened. There are gonna be instances in this vlog where I'm simply not gonna, like, I might skip a day, and it'll be for reasons such as that, where it's like, it's my niece's birthday and I don't want to carry on this big bulky camera, and I'd rather experience what's going on through my own eyes rather than through the screen of a camera worrying about pulling focus and framing shots. However, we're back today. Today starts with a trip to Tim Hortons.
The best? Yeah. It's not the best.
She what?
She did tell you.
She didn't tell me. I got your keys.
She did.
She didn't. Down.
She did.
Mommy's preggers and daddy's injured. You gotta climb up.
Undo the door.
Open the door. Can you do the Scooby voice yet?
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Can you laugh like Scooby-Doo?
Ha ha ha.
Maggie, Scooby snacks.
Donuts.
I'm gonna cancel my clients for the day as much as I don't want to, because I just want to recover from the injury. I only had 2 later in the afternoon. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Old Navy, shopping. Then we're going mini putting. That should be fun. Look, there's a hole-in-one right there. But it's not under mine. B. That kid got a hole-in-one. His first ever game of mini putt. I got a hole-in-one too. That's my hole-in-one. However, he's 3. It's a pretty big deal, and it was a legit hole-in-one. Put the ball down, hit it, hole-in-one. Good stuff. Nope, we're just touring around. Okay, come on, bud, it's time to go. We're in the Salvation Army, goofing around. I found playing cards. Brendan found Chinese checkers. We're waiting for Carlin to try some stuff on. Just talking to the camera. Check this out. Ready? We had something happen at the mini putt place, and I want to talk about it, but not here. Later. So close. No, they still gotta clean it, and the safety inspector's gotta okay it, and then we can go swimming. So I just wanted to end off the day here. We had a good day. Mini putting was a lot of fun, but I wanted to end with a story and a lesson that is applicable to most of the people that watch this vlog, I'm sure, or that are gonna watch this vlog. When my wife was pregnant with Brennan, everybody that I told that she was pregnant to, it's essentially an open season invitation to give your 2 cents on parenting and fatherhood. And most of my buddies told me how great of an experience it's gonna be, amazing your life is gonna be with a child. But my brother was able to give me some of the most solid advice that I've gotten for parenthood, and it's translated well into other aspects of my life. And when my brother and I were talking when Carlin was pregnant with Brennan, he told me, he said if you want to be a good parent, there's one thing you need to really concern yourself with, and that's give a shit. Give a shit about your kid. Give a shit about his interests. Give a shit about what makes him tick. And if you do that, you'll be better than most of the parents out there. And it's true. And a way to clarify this is don't be interested in the interests that you want your kid to be interested in. be interested in what he's interested in. And that sounds like you're splitting hairs, but it's not. I'm not trying to push my interests on Brennan. I'm trying to take an interest in what interests him. Does that make sense? The example that I got today was an example of a business who just didn't give a shit. Because one of the things that I learned in business, and this was a life lesson long before I heard that from my brother, was that's one of the best marketing strategies as well. Gary Vaynerchuk mentions that in one of his books. His entire chapter of his book is basically like the #1 marketing strategy in the world, and it's like care. It's the one word. And it's true. One of the best marketing strategies for any given business is just give a shit. Give a shit about your clients. Give a shit about their needs. What turns them on, what gets them going, what they struggle with, what are they in pain over. And if you can figure that kind of stuff out, you have a fighting chance of being a really great business. We went mini putting today, and my son, who is 3 years old, got a hole-in-one. On his first time ever playing mini putt, he got a hole-in-one. His hole-in-one happened to be on one of the holes that was a winner hole that day. So he got to spin this Wheel of Fortune looking wheel they have at the desk. Spun the wheel. He gets a prize. Anything out of the left side of the cooler, excluding energy drinks. It was all soda. On the right side of the cooler, there was juice. Apple juice, orange juice, like Minute Maid stuff, right? And we asked the girl, can we just take a Minute Maid? And she goes, no, it has to be off the left side, or else, I don't know, our inventory numbers are gonna get all messed up. This is a great example about if that person was considered at all, or concerned at all with customer satisfaction and care, they would have put that rule aside and given my goddamn 3-year-old some fucking apple juice. It's not hard. Now, because of that experience, I see that business with a filter over my eyes. And I don't care that that woman wasn't the owner. I don't care that her best interest and wasn't... As an owner, as an entrepreneur, you have to hire staff that gives a damn about your organization. At the very least, gives a damn about your ethos. And your ethos should be care about the client. That place could have earned a gold star in my book if they had just broken that one rule. And it's not like a lot of money coming out of their pocket. Instead of a Coke that comes out of your inventory, a Minute Maid apple juice came out, and she made a deal out of it. So that kind of bothered me. That was on my mind, and I wanted to rant that out. If you're a business, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're in the service industry, if you have a product that you're attempting to sell, your #1 concern needs to be the well-being and best interests of your client. If it's not, people will see through it. If you need money, if you're hard up, if you're in debt and you need to pay off those debts, yeah, money can be a concern, but it cannot overshadow the #1 thing that you need to focus on, which is give a damn about your clients. You have to care about your clients, and your clients have to get the vibe that you care about them. If you don't, and if they don't get that vibe, and if instead they get the vibe that you're just another money-hungry business that doesn't care about your $10, that's the vibe you get, and that's the relationship you have with that client. In the world that we live in today, that person should have paid extra attention. It wouldn't have been much. It's a very small gesture to just give the damn 3-year-old an apple juice instead of a pop. It's just, to me, looking at that, I wouldn't have batted an eyelash to say absolutely. I just don't understand why that was even a consideration to that person to not say absolutely he can have an apple juice instead of a soda. Anyways, that was a little ranty. I apologize. It pissed me off. Even I was ranting like this in front of my wife and my mom, and they were like, wait, it's not that big a deal. It is a big deal. She let him spin the wheel again, and he won a free round, which is awesome, but that wheel could have landed on any number of things. It's not like she gave him a free round in lieu of the soda. She gave him a spin, and the luck of the spin ended on a free round. So, ultimately, they're like, well, I got a free round, so what? That's not my problem. My problem is she should have given the damn 3-year-old an apple juice. That's gonna be it for today. We were at my mom and dad's for the better part of the afternoon, and whenever we're there, we just basically veg out. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys had a good day. I will see you tomorrow.